The bell is tolling. It's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll get a look at Le'Veon Bell, fresh off a 100-yard performance a week ago, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. As we get a peek at the former number 2 overall pick, Mitchell Trubisky.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air, receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Ready? Run. Watch twins.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Robinson's got it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Breaks a tackle.
Let's go.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
It's a foot race. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Mitchell Trubisky hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week. But here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Trubisky. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. A look now at the defensive starters for the Jets. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He's got the hook up to McLeod. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. The numbers there for Howard a week ago. 18 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
Are we playing old school football now? We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line, every time they go to the bench, and tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
The throw there finding its way to Boyle. And that's going to be enough. 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 42.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
On 1st down, it's Samuels. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
From the 38, Trubisky. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. They'll go option to the short side. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
I'm coming. Check it back.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Trubisky. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw, Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And second,
and that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Allen Robinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
New York set to take the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. The first carry for Josh Adams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Point after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Le'Veon Bell touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play there for New England. 58 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Here's Trubisky. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation, because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Trubisky to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. And it'll be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So out now come the Jets. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got it.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Darnold now to throw. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the 38, Darnold. Open man is Robbie Anderson. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Jet first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Hey, Mike 51.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Second down and 10, Darnold. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's going to go for it all. That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to regain the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that could alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Trubisky. He finds his man. That's Sweeney. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. 64 was Matt Prater's record. This would top that by a yard. So we have reached halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here are the Jets now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Bell with a first down carry there as he'll get about 4 out of that.
Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On 2nd down now, it's Bell. 8 yards on the run there, and that trims it to a 3rd and 11 coming up.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Leonard Floyd giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Patriots take over. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 1st, they go right back to Howard. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself. Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Faking the give, Darnold. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that.
West Bank, yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
West Bank.
Brother, baby.
What's that with y'all?
Nah, nigga, fuck all that grouch shit, nigga. What's up, Tim? Shit, nigga.
The fuck you mean?
Yeah, there it is. Fuck you, nigga.
Oh,
Shit.
man, go sit down somewhere, bro.
Yeah, what you say, you little big nose motherfucker? Yeah, fuck you, Timbo.
Yeah, bitch, scratch
Yeah.
and sniff, looking ass.
Scratch and sniff, motherfucker.
What's that with
Yeah. Yeah.
you? What's good with you? What's good with you, man? What's that? I'm good.
What's that? I'm Timbo, baby.
Cool. JB, Marvel.
What you up here? Right on that shit.
Cool.
Tell me you finna get in the 2K league?
Nah.
No mockery, 2K league.
I think I'm a real mother one. I put them shots on.
Get away from the door, too. Get away from the door.
Lord, yeah.
So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field.
That nigga looking for you, 808.
That's cool.
Who looking for me?
Come in.
I hate your mom. I ain't that hard to find
Come
out.
in.
Fuck, I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? You ain't looking that far, nigga. You just stop lying on the nigga on the chat, Maul.
Uh-oh.
I called your motherfucking little slick shit you was trying to say. Trying to group me with Slim talking about an old nigga who don't be telling you something, bitch. Don't do that, dog. I know. I'm fucking with you now. You can pay me in the button, nigga. Damn it. Get the pandas in the bunch, nigga. Why are you addressing me on that bitch, dog? Don't group me with that nigga, you hear me? My own nigga. My own nigga, you hear me? Only thing we got in common is they call the nigga Slim. I ain't the best nigga. I ain't no fuck boy.
Ooh. What is it?
I'm a grown man. How you look just calling me that just because you comfortable? What's up with it, Marv? Diddy Cole?
I bust shots, don't duck if they don't.
W and LSU yesterday.
On the
You
fly.
think I was angry because I wanted more points. I wanted a little better blowout, but I had to acknowledge.
Oh yeah, nice game yesterday.
You look like a nice game, ugly ass nigga.
Oh man, it's gonna be all right, yeah.
That's what she said.
Down at the 49-yard line.
Tell that nigga ball. Shit.
They'll run on first down. Bell. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Gotta figure now, after getting the turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground. Right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The Jets on third down. They've been good.
I bust shots, don't duck if it don't apply.
Third down, they go with Adams. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not.
How you lame for that, homie?
Will stay right where it is.
Lame ass nigga, blood.
You got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
I certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now they can get down the field quickly, and
nigga got
we may have a different ball game.
The 10-yard pickup. For Patriot first down. At this stage, this drive's going to be touchdown or bust, 'cause you need
truck stick.
I'm the offensive play caller. I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you
that's a flag, dude. Back it up.
No doubt.
Backing it up.
Let's take a run off,
The
huh?
screen, this is Samuels. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on second down. Trubisky. Dorsett's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. This is caught by Robinson. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
I bust shots, don't duck if it don't apply.
Again on second down. Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. Yep. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And
Yeah, I heard.
now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Robbie Anderson making his way back on.
You know they can do that type of shit.
They double-teamed him a couple times.
Act like they being sarcastic and shit, really trying to get off their truth. You know what I'm saying? He that type of nigga.
And when they do that,
Yeah.
they weaken
Push
the
some shit.
defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've
Nah, she a woman.
Fuck.
I wouldn't call you that. What's up, Jay?
That's good.
Damn, the finish door was out. Fucking right, dog. What? Oh, not bad.
When he ducking, you do mine. He's ducking, you do mine.
Hell yeah, if I don't want that with me.
He's ducking you. Ooh.
Some things never change.
Just one of them things. When I wanna be out alive.
Timbo nigga say that bitch $15, baby. What's happening, baby?
15, get in the league.
That nigga Timbo, motherfucker, yeah, boy. That nigga Tim said, bitch, I don't give a fuck if that bitch $3.99, nigga.
Hey, nah, Tim, if that hoe $3.99, bro, you gotta fuck with that hoe, Tim. Like, I understand I fuck with the my career, cause that shit was egregious this year.
Oh, I'm just tripped out how this is, bro. It's only been not even 2 months, and that bitch dropped down.
You did that shit, Tim. You fucked up the mood, too, man.
Oh no,
big
bro.
Big smooth.
Don't put that on me.
You would have bought that bitch, nigga. Everything would be rolling like regular. You hear me? Look, you ain't know you nigga. You ain't even know you had that much juice, huh?
See?
Oh, bro.
Sauce him up. You don't get mad.
No.
Oh, that was all over.
Man. That's all.
Open man is Anderson. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed.
No cap, huh?
All right, Robbie. All right, Robbie. Robbie said,
damn, I
"Okay,
should
give
have
me
just
the ball."
Who playing right now?
Yeah, Marvin.
I'm about to say, I know Timbo and Juju ain't playing. Let me get them $10, yeah.
Ooh, get
We don't play
$10.
yet. We don't play yet.
$10.
Come on, nigga, they fucking over me.
No.
That nigga had a hole so open, that nigga fucking some type of way did everything he could to go through the next move.
That's what she did. That's what she said. Did.
Put that for the booze, huh?
That's what she said.
No spinning in the can.
All right, J Black, I'm rolling up, baby. Good fucking grub, boy. Yeah.
That nigga be sound like a cartoon character.
What was on the menu, baby?
Oh man, the New York strip, garlic mash, and some fucking broccoli, boy.
Garlic mash.
Get ready for the world now, baby. Yeah. What, the pulled pork sandwiches and shit? The fucking fries and shit be good, though, but I ain't gonna lie.
So many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs.
Living la vida loca.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
What they thought they was going to do with that?
Look at the wrist.
Jets offense coming up now to
I
start.
forgot all about that song. Look at this, look at that. Bird the partner rap that song.
Shut it to connect, dude.
And that's your boy too, Boston George.
Nah. Let's try to connect.
I hiked the ball.
Cheddar to connect, B.
No cheddar bobs.
Yeah, no Boston George, nigga. Unless he on a remix or something. Nigga go through it, that bitch.
Well, but I won't talk no more.
Goody ducking that nigga.
Like, him not talking ain't got nothing to do with me, nigga. He got that foot on off in his ass.
Goody ducking that guy.
I ain't ducking you though, nigga.
Who, me? I don't want no smoke with nobody, bro. I'm just a man trying to get my hustle on.
Bitch, you stupid, boy.
Trying to be. It's a tip jar, bitch. Put some money in there, bitch. Get the fuck on. Check out this tinkle. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, dogs and cats.
I knew them all better stop forwarding them fucking chats from Cleve.
I've been to it and stop doing that shit.
Nigga, so I'm saying, boy, don't fucking play with me, boy.
Look, our shit out, nigga. You. That's what these niggas talking about.
Trying to address me with that shit from Cleve, I'm all. Nigga.